Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. I'm Angela.
And I'm Kaitlyn.
And we're the Pinsy sisters because we love pins.
And Disney World.
Pinsies, pinsy, 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 pinsy,
Pinsy,
pinsy,
pinsy,
pinsy.
pinsy. And we forgot Copper.
And Copper! Someday we'll start and be like, I'm Angela, this is Copper, this is Kaitlyn. Something like that. We'll get it down eventually. That's
right.
okay. Today we have an extra special video for you guys. We decided we wanted to show you 3 of our most favorite pins.
I feel like it was like having a favorite child, and I feel really terrible to the rest of my
I know,
pins.
I do too. This was really, really hard. We narrowed it down to 3, but I feel like it's hard to narrow it down to 3 because even the ones that I chose, I would have others right there beside it if I could have 10 in my top 3.
But we still chose.
We still chose.
Sorry.
It might change someday. But
it will definitely.
It will try to change. But right now, I feel like this is where we're at. You want to show your first
moment
one?
in time.
In this moment. It was really hard, you guys, for us to choose.
The number 1, no questions, no matter what, no matter any other pins I will get, this will forever always hold its number 1 spot.
Okay.
All right. So this holds power, man.
Okay.
It is this one.
Oh, yes.
No matter what, this is my first pin.
Yes.
And it's just so sentiment. If you've seen our first ever video, we did our first ever pins.
Yeah.
You know how much sentiment this one means to me.
Yes.
So it has to forever, and it will forever be number 1.
Okay, alright, so on that note, it's not my top of the top 3.
Okay.
But
so this isn't your number 1.
This isn't my number 1, but this is probably 2 or 3.
Okay.
My little Eeyore.
Your first 2.
My first ever pin. Just because if you've watched our first video, just link the story behind how I got this pin, and I just love Eeyore, and so it's just a very sentimental pin to me. So this would be. It was hard to, I almost debated, this is definitely, my top 5, top 10, but I was having a hard time, top 3, because it was, 4 or 5, so, but it beat out.
Sentiment took its weight.
Sentiment won.
Okay, so, number 2.
Okay.
This one was a cruel picking, honestly, because I adore my key pins so much, but this one leaned out just a little more, and I was shocked.
You were shocked.
I love the ride. I love the tassel. Everything about this, the memories connected to this one too.
I know.
This was difficult because, guys, I love my key pins, but
I mean, it is a key pin.
I love this key pin just a little more.
And it has it's the Tower of Terror. We love Tower of Terror. That's one of our
so
favorite
awesome.
rides. Yes.
Best ride ever.
I know it. We love that song. Okay, I can see why you picked that. So my probably number 2,
such a cool one,
would be this one. This it says Walt Disney World, and it's a crest looking pin. And honestly, I can't remember if it was my first time doing pin trading, our first trip when I did the pin trade, if that's when I got it or not. But this has always been in my top favorite pins that I've ever gotten.
it's a good.
Because I love the uniqueness,
design and the prestige.
The prestige. It's like a crest. I love it. So it's probably my second. Yeah,
that's good. All right, and number 3.
Is this your number 1 or your number 3?
Number 3. Number 1 was the.
Okay. Oh, so you're.
I 1, 2, 3. I've been going 1.
So I've been 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We did opposite. All right. Da-da-da! Yes. Okay, this one is just
a heavy pin.
This is thick and just probably one of my actually the most expensive single pin I've ever gotten. Yes. When I got this, I bought it, and after I got out of the store in Disney where I bought it, I already had a pinner come up to me and be like, hey, do you want to, hey, what would you want?
No.
This was, I love this one just because it's very cool.
Is it a limited release or anything?
It's a very special.
It is. It's a limited edition of 6,000. Wow. Oh, whoa. And this even moves. It's even got a little hinge. Oh, now I like it. It's got a little stand. /hinge.
Oh, I didn't think about that. It could be a stand.
Yeah. You could stand this pin up. It doesn't stay in my hand, but wow. That's pretty epic.
I love this one. So this made it number 3. And I was shocked because this one isn't as much maybe sentiment. And I thought like maybe more of the sentiment, but this one, it carried its weight, I guess.
Okay.
Literally and figuratively.
All right. Now, you ready for mine?
Number 1.
You know this one. This pin right here.
Oh.
This is my number 1 pin. It says it was all started with, and it has like Walt, Mickey, and then you open it up and it's kind of retro and it says Walt Disney and it's like Mickey and Walt. It just, oh, I love this pin so much. This is like probably always going to be my favorite pin. And I remember like when we were in Disney World, I saw this a few times and I was like, oh, I love this pin. But it was just a little bit expensive. And I was like, no. And then like the ones that I had seen, the hinges were really loose. And I was just like, nah, for the price of it, the hinges are loose. I love it, but and I kept talking myself out of it anytime I would see it. And then finally, I made up my mind. I was like, no, I want this pin. Like, I love it so much. And I was like, I don't care if it's more expensive. I love this pin. And then I couldn't find it. And I was like scouring the parks looking for it and I could not find it anymore now that I wanted it. And I think I actually found it at the Wilderness Lodge.
Did you?
When we were like done eating at one of the restaurants, they had like a little kiosk with like the pins that they have in like some of the hotels and stuff. And I went up to it and found it, and I checked the hinges, and the hinges were tight. I don't know. Am I weird? I feel like I'm kind of weird about that, maybe. But
you have to think for hinges.
And I was like, this is it. This is the pin. And ever since it has been my favorite. That's like I keep it like right basically in the center.
Because I like how there's a little color right there.
I love it.
And Walt's looking down.
And I try not to like open it a ton either because I can start to fidget with things, and if I did, I know where the hinges. So I try to like keep the hinges nice and stuff, but that is definitely, and probably for here on out. I mean, I can't say forever it'll be my favorite because I'm sure something else may come along, but for years, this has definitely been my like, boom, favorite.
I like that. That's really cool.
Yeah. This was fun. We'll have to do another video with some more of our favorite.
Our least favorite.
Oh, our least favorite pins. Actually,
my scrapper ones.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be too hard to like. We need to do a video of our 3 least favorite. Okay, all right. We'll have to do that sometime. But for now, let us know what your favorite pin that you have ever gotten is. We would love to hear that. We love hearing other people's pin stories. So definitely let us know. And have a pintastical day, you guys.
Farewell, Pinsy.
Bye.